Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is SKTV coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona. My name is Zeku Kenneth. Today we are coming on a little late, but as always, it's better late than never. We want to welcome all of you to SKTV today. We have a lot to cover today, so we decided to do open mic. It means that nothing is off the table, nothing is off limit, as long as we remain within the confines of this platform. I want to say thank you to all of you for following SKTV today. We want to encourage you to go ahead and share the show so we can get this thing going right away. It is Monday, June 3rd, 2024. I want to welcome all of you to SKTV. Please go ahead and share the show so we can get this thing going right away.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. What is our people who willing to serve? The blessing that time and the efforts are rest. The brothers giving us the end, the promise from them. So welcome and life with African.
I live
Master.
Clay Paris, who make on you, I can't ask you to be benyo. Say my journey, Tina get as a man, and he's no money, and Muaye, and he love
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa. SKTV, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
And I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I don't get it now ya to money. That's the baby, and I don't get it now. Cause you work on my ya to money. Yeah.
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa. SKTV, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. What is our people who willing to serve? The blessing that time and the efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving are real and the promise my best. To work with my life with us, yeah. From Grandfather, Nima to Lufa. From River Sass, River G to Chile. From Grand Crew, Bombing, Cape Mount, Monserrat, San Tobacco. From Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. What is our people who willing to serve? The blessing that time and the efforts are rest. The brothers giving us the end, the promise from them. So welcome and life with African.
I live
Master.
Clay Paris, who make on you, I can't ask you to be benyo. Say my journey, Tina get as a man, and he's no money, and Muaye, and he love
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa. SKTV, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
And I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I don't get it now ya to money. That's the baby, and I don't get it now.
best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. My soul rather lover and grandmaster.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcast and connecting people and culture from here and out of the globe. Qualified people who waiting to serve. The flesh, the time and the efforts are rare. The broadcast we giving are real and the promise my best. The work with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Lusa, from River Test, River G to Chide, from Grand Crew, Bombay, Cape Mount, Monserrat, San to Backbulu, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Qualified people who waiting to serve. The blessing, the time and the efforts are rare. The brothers giving us here and the promise of them. The work with my life without fear.
A lyrical healthy.
Master.
Clay Paris, who make you, I can't ask you to be menu. Say my journey, Tina get I say my yamu. And yes, I know money, the more I know. And you love our money, the more I know what is
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. My soul rather lover and grandmaster.
Ena dine ya tumale, ena salia ya tumale, ena kwanagli ya tumale, ena kodubwa ya tumale, ena dine ya tumale, ena salia ya tumale, ena kwanagli ya tumale, ena kodubwa ya tumale, ena napagi ya tumale, esta tiki, ena napagi na, tosi wako maya tumale,
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. My soul rather lover and grandmaster.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcast and connecting people and culture from here and out of the globe. Qualified people who waiting to serve. The flesh, the time and the efforts are rare.
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa. SKTV, the best in the whole wide world. I want to say thank you to all of you for following SKTV. We are coming on a little late today. As always, it's better late than never. Let me take this time to recognize a few of you that have just joined us. We have Mary Pratt. Welcome to SKTV. Sarah Snatter. Welcome to SKTV. Eric. Welcome. Yumutru Kranga. Welcome to SKTV. Mustafa Balo. Welcome to SKTV. Frederick Zebe. I'm sorry. Welcome to SKTV. Ernestine Burnett. Welcome to SKTV. University First. Abu Bakar Kamara, that's the coach. Welcome to SKTV. And Bruno Boswell, welcome to SKTV. James Davis. Champ Cooper, welcome to SKTV. Randall Waluba, welcome to SKTV. My own friend and brother, Elder James C. Blight. Welcome to SKTV, my friend and brother Abraham Corner. Welcome to SKTV. Arnold Taylor, welcome to SKTV. And I want to make sure I see all these names correctly. Gabriel UT, welcome to SKTV. Joe Osaga Bati, Gina, welcome to SKTV. Linda Street, welcome to SKTV, my people. Y'all share the show. We have a lot going on. We have been trying to dig deeper. We have a lot of information today. We heard and saw some action going on within the DEA, the Anti-Drug Drug Enforcement Agency, and we have other things going on too around the country. So all we are asking of you right now is to share the show. Yvonne Iyo, welcome to SKTV. If I haven't called your name, means that you haven't said anything on the show, so I can see you. I know we have a lot of people on here that are called, but if you haven't said anything, I'm not asking you for anything, just to say hi, so we can see that you are here, and then we can recognize your presence. So our guys, we are getting connected to them. So today we are facing some issue. Basically, sometimes we run low, we run behind a little bit, but it is what it is. But I want to encourage all of you to go ahead and share the show. So we have a lot going on. We have the president and his entourage. Prince Masakwe, welcome back, brother. I hope you'll be a different Prince Masakwe from the one that used to come and distract us, creating all kinds of for nothing problem. Yeah, but my brother, we miss you. Welcome to SKTV. Musa Jawate, welcome to SKTV. Mom Mary Banker, welcome to SKTV. Gandhi, welcome to SKTV. Urita, the original Urita, welcome to SKTV. Urita Zena, SKTV, one of SKTV family, and also we have my friend also here, Edwin Crow, my man, welcome. Mavi K, welcome to SKTV. Thompson B, Bash, I think, I don't know, I'm from my art today. Maybe I need some glasses. But I want to say thank you to all of you for following SKTV. Mommy, welcome. So today, we learned that there was a serious problem between Colonel Ebi Krumah and his principal deputy, Al Hassan Fadiga, at the office of the DEA, the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency. And we have learned that the argument went to the extent where it resulted into a fist fight between the respective body guys, and wherein fighting started. And as we speak now, we have learned that both of them are now under investigation. Yeah, so according to the information, they are both going through some investigation right now. So we'll be discussing that today. By the way, as always, SKTV, I try to talk to both Colonel Ebi Krumah and Hassan Fadiga. I'll call both of them. Briefly talk to Fadiga, but Ibrahim Krumah, we could not hear each other. He just called me back as well, but I couldn't really get what I was expecting to get. But again, we will be discussing that as well. We also have information about the president traveling to, to South Korea. We have that as well. And today is open mic. So yes, a few of you have just joined us. Oh, it looks like Melbourne is here. Melbourne being here, there, I'm not even. What's going on, man? Melbourne is here. There, I'm seeing Melbourne. Melbourne, I think I need some glasses, man.
Yeah, seriously,
Glasses, my man.
I keep telling you, I'm right to your doorstep, but like, with no problem. I know who is maybe taking your time, maybe Rita's dinner, but with no problem.
No, my man, don't put me in situation I can't handle, man.
Oh, really?
Urita Zina, she is one of those committed SKTV family that been with us for a very long time. And bottom line, she is an insider when it comes to SKTV, like many other people that you know. Most of those ladies are the backbone of SKTV. So I'm recognizing all of them. I recognize Abu Fufana who says Sekou face is shiny. Maybe I'm collecting from the Unity Party government. I'm not sure if Unity Party government get anything right now to share with outsider. They don't finish everything.
They don't even give you to
East side, we don't want.
We
but
be government boo.
Yeah. So Daniel Dennis, welcome to SKTV, and yeah. So remember, Orita said don't start trouble because
now.
Put me in trouble. And Orita, she know you are a troublemaker. So be
and I still like, that one was still come. But what's he? I know happy with Steve is off. What happened?
So, yeah, today Steve might not come on today. Probably he will.
Okay.
But honestly speaking, maybe before we jump into this conversation, what is going on in Liberia? What do you know? What are the trending news in Liberia?
Well, thank you so much, Sekou. Indeed, we are back after our break on last night after the show. Yeah, there are so many news trending in Liberia, ranging from the DEA issue that you were just talking about on today, this afternoon. There was the news that break up that the DEA head or the boss and now the deputy, they were at maybe at each other throat, according to the information that we got. There were tension at the headquarters of DEA, and people had to rush there, even including the police director. Also, we had to go there to calm the situation. So as we speak, calm has been restored at the LDEA office. And also with the news that we're getting that the former president son, Ali Cohen is no more. Charles Salif is no more, according to the information that you say.
He died?
Yes, according to the information that we got that we're getting, that he died in Ghana, according to unconfirmed report though. But we are still waiting for that. But indeed, according to some sources, they are saying yes, it's true that he died in Ghana. So the former president's son, Charles Salif, is late now, according to what we're getting. So indeed, Sekou, these are the training news. The president is out of the country, and officials of government, they are each other throat. And the Liberia National Police also with the no-go zone or the police, the motorcyclist restriction and so on. We are also getting information that with the insurance company that some of the motorcyclists went to do their first insurance or so on, how you call it. They said that they had to go back and redo it. So there are some little tension coming up on calling us and giving us some information that indeed the police or maybe the government is not doing the right thing for them. The government continue to confuse them. So because of that, transportation fare is really going up now as we speak. From Central Maneuver now to Dupont. If you are riding motorbike, you gotta be having something around like $700 to $750 Liberian dollars. That's the only way to be able to ride motorbike to come to Duporo. But other than that, then you have to wait for taxi and to emit. People are stranded. People are looking for transportation. People are looking for vehicles to bring them home or to carry them to the various destinations, and they are all in line, and that's the thing that is going on. People are still fighting hard to get back home because of their motorcyclist issues. So because of that, they are some caught in the transportation sector or especially for central maneuver. So Sekou, so far, these are some of the happening as we go along. Any other news, we're going to inform you.
Yeah, Mabel, thank you so much. So we are hearing a lot. Like I said, I briefly spoke with Fadiga, and we couldn't talk much. I think they are in the middle of some stuff going on. Uh, Somebody said you put volume my voice. I'm not sure. Can you guys hear me clearly? This Joyce,
Just wimp, I just wimp.
just went place. I should put some. I don't know if I put more for me. I don't let to be shouting. I just let to, talk my thing cool and calm, and as long as you can hear me, I'm fine. I don't let.
Yeah, good. Because we're getting you though. For me, I'm getting you loud and clear.
Yeah, but people, you let me know if you can get me. You let me know. So
Maybe she want a combative mood.
that won't count if the other people they can't push my button. Somebody says Sekou is low. What's going on with that?
Okay. But then check the system.
Let me see. Can you guys still hear me?
Someone say you good. Hey God, democracy is sweet too.
Sekou, you are low. Somebody said you are low. I'm good. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm still low.
Wow. Then maybe they gotta log out to come in and see.
No, somebody said I'm good.
Okay, but then
You gotta check your equipment now. Some of y'all go buy Walmart phone and then you say you can hear me. I'm just picking out some people. Yeah. Some people go buy go to Google, go buy old phone and just to make you guys, laugh a little bit. I have one of my big brother. I don't know, I don't want to call it the state, but that big brother, while we were running to that time we just came, while we were running to TJ Maxx and JC Penny, all those, non-strong, running to the, Minnesota got the biggest mall in the world, as we know. So it's called Mall of America. So while we were rushing to go there, the big brother will go to Gouwe. They have a company here called Gouwe Agency. People donate their old stuff they don't want. They go give it to them. So they can sell it cheap. And so the people will just go to Gouwe, go get a lay kosu there. Why you buy your thing there $200, $300 kosu? And shoot, people will just go there, go get a thing and take it to dry cleaning.
oh.
Take it to dry cleaning, and then when you see it now, you say, no, they want part. Oh, I said, why? I said, I have a phone. Man said, I don't want to wash your time. Nobody going to ask me where my clothes.
And that's the thing. Because people want you to buy, I don't know, expensive clothes just because maybe they feel that maybe because they are spending their money on it, so they want you to buy it.
Yeah, so maybe on a serious note, when I heard that the police director had to intervene in the fight between the leaders of the DEA. And I also learned that both of them are now under investigation. Uh, uh, what is that? Monk said we caught him off guard.
Watching your flight today, you guys caught me off guard, but I'm still following the show. I think maybe in trying to say, maybe, I don't know whether maybe it will not be available or.
Yeah, he probably will not get available. But you
Mm,
know, FDA
mm,
bosses are now being investigated by the Liberia National Police. What do we expect? You think heads about to roll? Some people are going to be fired. Maybe some people will. You know, the last time when the thing started, I said somebody will go down, and I can guarantee you these two people are not going to get along. And with this fight, from what I'm hearing, there will be a lot of revelations.
mm,
Yeah, there will be a lot of revelation about money.
mm.
There will be a lot of revelation about drugs. A whole lot going on.
Wow.
And in the end, somebody um, somebody might go down. They're not going to get along. There are a lot of allegations as to who is doing what, and there are a lot of also allegation of cross insubordination. So whatever it is, it's not well, it's not healthy, and it does not augur well for the government if the drug enforcement agency leaders,
Mm,
they all carry gun.
mm-hmm,
Their
mm-hmm.
bodyguards, people who are around them also carry gun. And for the second time in less than 6 months of the government being in power, there are allegations of somebody letting go drugs. There are allegations of somebody taking money from drug dealers. There are allegations, in fact, somebody even accusing somebody of being one of the drug cartel. So this is going to be very big. And if care is not taken, it could go extra mile. But
Wow.
yeah. So what I'm hearing is that people are accusing each other of covering or being in drug dealing.
Hmm.
In fact, we were informed that so many people are accusing each other about not only drug dealing but consuming drug as well.
Wow.
Yes. So a lot will come out. SKTV will stay working behind the scene to gather more information. Like I told you, maybe we can be on the phone right now, on the show right now. Somebody can call me and give you a lot more information. Um, like I said, we try reaching out to both Ibi Kruma and Fadiga and briefly talk to Fadiga. Ibi Kruma called me back, but we couldn't hear each other. And also talk to some people around, people within the surrounding. And it's not good for the country. It's not good for the government. So we learned that Joseph Boakai, let's forget about the DA right now because we're going to talk about that later on. Since this is, um, open mic, we learned that the president trip to South Korea seems to be one of those fruitless venture again. Um, other countries, leaders who are actually consider and they're going to be having some serious conversation. You know, our president was not listed on that, and we learned that efforts be made to to make our president to meet and talk. So here's the funny thing: Liberia, one of the oldest, if not the oldest country in Africa, the president, one of the oldest president in Africa. We wake up in the morning, take a lot of followers, travel across the Atlantic Ocean to go all the way to Asia with no clarity as to whether or not he's going to have a personal tete-a-tete or any kind of substantive conversation with the other president they are going to. You call 4 countries' name, including Sierra Leone president. How can Sierra Leone president will have audience with the South Korean president? Our president can't have audience. What kind of disrespect is that? So they're just spending our money for nothing. Spending the country money going to places. In fact, before Joseph Boakai get out and go to South Korea for this African summit, the actual African summit was just going on last week in Kenya. Joseph Boakai didn't go there. He sent emissary there. He sent his people in there, Mama Kability and somebody else. Oh, because the other one, but they want to get plenty of money. You know, when you travel, the president travel every day, you're getting thousands of dollars. And those that travel with the president, they too getting thousands of dollars for their per diem. You know, maybe we have a lot to talk about today, but since we came on the radio a little late, I'm going to take calls, but your system there is now something, I don't know, for some reason, I think Sekou is struggling. He sent the link, he received it, he acknowledged it, but it looks like his internet is not helping him. Yeah, but again, my people, let me tell you something. I almost really didn't come on today. We told you, say, you got to support our platform. And we are sometimes, tied up. And sometimes we are going low in our operating, fund. So at the end of the day, we will only work within our means. Yeah. So some people think this is a joke, but running a show is not a joking matter. That's why you see some people who go on a few days in a week but to do it every day is time consuming, is energy consuming, is also financial. It comes with a lot of financial challenges. But maybe do you have somebody working in Studio B to see what we can have a line open there? So while maybe is working on that, because we want to get people involved in this conversation, especially people in Liberia. Maybe some people will even call that are involved with this fighting between the leadership of the DEA. I would have actually come back to do some more research or calling to know exactly what's going on. But Steve may not be on today, and Monk is not on. Hmm. Yeah, so you can call us and tell us what actually what's on your mind, what you know. But I can assure you, it's not. Oh, okay. Let me see here. I think we got Mabon here. Well, let me take this call real quick. Mabon, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm getting you. If you get me, then we can take calls if you're
Yeah,
ready.
take the calls. I'm getting you very loud and clear.
All right, cool. So 0777. Coming 1 minute, please, because we're using line two. So a minute. Yeah, so 0777. No, 0778, rather, sorry. 0778 339682. Again, 0778 339682. That's the number to call for to be part of the show. 0778 339682. Please call in and be part of the show right there on the SKTV, Truth FM 96.1. The line is blinking. Please just wait a minute. Yeah, let me get to the line, pick up Pascal David. Pascal, good evening.
Hey, good evening.
Yeah, man, brother, good evening. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. This is Pascal from District 6. Let me say thanks to Steve and the rest of the panelists. You know, look, Steve, you guys have to help us. And one of the things to do is to keep talking.
Sorry that Pascal slipped off the line, but keep a calls coming 0778 339682. That's the number to call again 0778 339682. Let me get to the line, pick this call. Hello? 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 Okay. The mail call is sorry, Pascal, call back 0778 339682. That's the number to call. Tell us exactly what's on your mind. This is open mic. Please tell us what on your mind, what you want to talk about. To this caller, good evening. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so all right, so let me take Pascal. Pascal, you are talking.
Yeah, I just flip off. So, the president has gone to America. Our other, our traditional either. What has changed? What has happened? What have we achieved? So, going to South Korea, how is it going to change the lives of people? So, should we now start to celebrate because the president has gone to South Korea? How is going to South Korea going to change the situation here? The executive national welfare has always been a form of lying. The president will meet this person. The said, the real African summit was held just what recently. Why will
Remember, please let Pascal know that Steve is not here, so the people can think that it's Steve.
You said?
Yeah, you might keep calling me Steve, so the people will know that it's not Steve. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't want you to be Steve to
All
be
right.
whatever I say here.
There was a woman who was found dead and raped and get raped. People are dying the other day. It was Liberians who they put word into around the man background community. These are terrible things that happen in the country. And somebody's telling her the man in South Korea, the president there, and blah 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 on a video.
All right.
We got to be serious about.
All right. Thank you so much, Pascal. To this caller, good evening, please. A minute.
I agree.
We're great. Thank God. Go ahead. Your name and from where you join us.
I'm really calling from 28.
Yeah, go ahead, Chief.
When you talk about Joseph, there's a story. Because they make out of the monetary, you know, bring anything. And they want, what you expect of everyone? What do you agree? Who know that never want it? They all the something that the woman who do around here. You not bring anything. And I want to going to bring something.
All right.
Thank you for the show, man.
All right, Chief. 0778 33 9682. That's the number to call. To this caller, good evening.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, my brother. Go ahead.
I got S number. You call it for TikTok and you here for Secretary Community for Unity Party.
Yeah, brother. Go ahead. We're listening to you.
Yeah, well, this government hasn't gone anywhere yet. So, no one are breaking the patient before we pray evil. Evil. Oh, we pray evil for their own country. Even if you hear the human power, but we can see there are some changes and improvements that will go on in this government. And we believe that people should be able to speak this part and be real. Even when you pray for evil for power, the power for that work for you, and that was for. And for us, we use it on the same. For me, I believe power will change the era.
All right. Thank you so much. So let me go to Eddie P. Eddie, good evening.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
We're good, my brother. Thank God. Go ahead and make your point. What's your what's on your mind?
Big brother, I really appreciate you, man. Them all the response and different things. And let me say also to SK that gave us the opportunity to go on the radio. Look, people, what do you get from all of this president? Nothing. You yourself, people, you and myself here now. Look at how things going on in Mobile. Poverty is killing our people. People that believe in a rescue. Look at how it's behaving. If government officials start fucking a money, say, what do you expect from the local now? Today, poverty is killing our people. Today, all the things happening in Mobile, all of this regime, all of them men are saying that he's so experienced. But I think that he has experienced. They men don't learn anything from Manapsali. To be honest with you, our president don't learn anything. Our president just passing around. What will you bring back? You went America, you not bring nothing. I hope you will not just be all shit there because I don't. You want to sleep. You want to sleep.
All right.
This video coming on about something again. Everybody you want to discuss the bureau.
All right. Thank you so much. You made a point. To this caller, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm on through. I'm joining from Montreal community. Yeah, you know, the thing we used to be saying all of the time, people look at it like, what good for me and what I will do. I want them all to all these things. Because people will say, yeah, like your friend who know that party, that affiliation, this, that. Because we will not look at it and think. Even if your friend is saying something, it doesn't make sense to you, but you see that sometimes you look at it. But I told this man, I know, he's not saying it on here that I want him to say, but what are it making sense? All the things we knew that he couldn't do anything for someone, but the fact that you can be, you're not in the presidency and you get a call to say, I'm living on loan. For that, no serious man citizen will vote that kind of person in power. For 12 consecutive years, you serve as the second highest in the Republic of Liberia. From the president, like you, nobody make money, even when you count the net salary. You did the hell, I didn't know that one. Then you will come on and say you live on me. You can manage yourself. How will you manage the whole nation? You know the guy I want, and they never listen to me until they say, I'm going there because he then get experience. Yes, then I can on the up opposite, and they are ashamed, but they don't want to see it. So that is, let's live with it until the time God want to relieve us from that kind of problem, and we're happy. Thank you.
All right, let's live with it. Liberians, to this caller, good evening.
Yeah, those are you later. I'm Ramsey and you are point of point one.
Yeah, go ahead, boss.
Yeah, my attention is with the behavior of the government. We are feeling recording on the Liberian people who see really the third, you say you want pocket. The company proceed all around there, it affects everybody. You will not pro company and everybody sitting there doing nothing, and then at the end of the day, you don't want to provide job for the citizen. It's getting rougher, it's getting bad up. So you please call on the government, let them see really and open all the company in this country. You wait for everybody are not coming. And then all the other people that you're closing them down for the citizen you suffer. For what?
All right.
What are the citizens to see reason that you don't put more money and open all the company in this country? Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for being part of the show. To this caller, good evening.
Good evening, how you doing?
Yeah, my brother, we're good. Thank God. Go ahead. Your name and from where you join us.
Yeah, thank you. I'm David, calling you from Port River. You see the issue about the president traveling, you know, sometimes it's not bad and it's also not too good. In the sense that, let's see, the country that he traveled to, just did not go there before. But I said, hey, okay, you go there. Just we are then go there. There was an agreement, what bilateral agreement between these people and us that making him to go to that country and to go and do an arrest you want to bring or that a mission will go to or he won't go and bring. So I mean, we don't know the reason for his travel and look at the number of people he traveled with. So if that little thing, whenever why don't you go with a little group and then go and do the arrangement? But we can't know the reason the president can travel here and there. And when it comes out, we're not getting any information. So what is the reason for going places and not getting any result for Liberia? Thank you.
Thank you so much. 0778-339682. That's the number to call against 0778-339682. Call in to be part of the show. What's on your mind? Some of these training national issues that are ongoing in the country that you want to talk about. To this caller, good evening.
Good evening, SKTV. How are you?
Yeah, thank God we're good. Go ahead, your name and from where you join us.
Okay, I was usually for we are today. My name is American from Congo Town.
Okay, go ahead, Chief.
We found ourselves in representative.
Some of them are low. Some of them we can hear them very clearly, but the other guy talking right now is very low.
That's ourselves last year election. You know, human brother last election and sanction. The same and the executive market is a pure position that are people there. Now, they probably left this country and went to America. No, no, he went getting visa. No, nothing. Surprisingly, in February, he went getting America, Ghana. No, nothing. They're not going to South Korea again. Why is going for nobody knows the responsibility? This is men who are young and Liberian who are having senior position. This is men who party chairman. So 73,000 United States dollars from inauguration fund. No investigation.
Oh, sorry, though, you stay off the line. To this caller, good evening. Seku, are you getting us?
Yeah, the last
Yeah,
person.
go ahead.
The other person I'm not hearing that one.
Yeah, go ahead, Anthony.
When you make the massive project in June, was it not too early? Was it not too early? June, the biggest project ever in the history of Liberia, was it not too early? Always, the same line yesterday, he did for your economy, he bought back on level 2,400. I read of 18 now. When the president walked out of the meeting, he will never walk any recipe of the lady in Uganda go beat your daughter to almost to death because of fine 4,000 and get raped. What is this? Traveling with a lot of people go free. You can when people were buying something for doing that traveling without to get anything. So how what you go down to point we'll put in the casket or put Fanta on it.
All right. Keep a calls coming. 0778. We'll take one or two more calls and call over to Seku so that he can respond to all of the calls. Maybe you have some important thing to say to all of us as people. Keep a calls coming. 0778 339682. That's the number to call against 0778-339682. We take one or two more calls and cross over to Seku so that he can respond to maybe some of you who, anyway, that's the view. So I know, but he will say something about that. So let's call a good evening.
Yeah, good evening to the peace loving people of Lopa and Liberia. I'm James Lama Kamara and I've done a conversation from Ghana Junction.
All right, boss, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for the show and thanks for everything. The platform is created for us to be able to make our input. As we see, this is about government because what's on my mind has to do with the numerous travel of our president because before when other presidents travel, we question them as to what they bring back to the country as it relates to alleviating poverty on our people. But we see the president has visited America on one occasion, and then we did not get the good news as to what was coming. The only resulted to.
Have you ever dreamed of owning a business?
Oh, no.
The Alibaba.com.
All right. Thank you so much. To this caller, good evening. You will be our last caller. Now cross over to the team. Yeah, go ahead, Chief.
You know what happened? This Waka government who are working and the pension oils and Demozoga. Pension on the poor on a NASCO. Say that time for last year March. Up to this time we got a person. And the lawyer that signed it, they also gonna prove people up to this time. Not a bit done. Can you imagine? And he travel all around here. So you want us to die before we can get our money?
Wow, pension people. All right. They are listening and then they will respond to that. Maybe someone will try calling, so I will take only that last caller, then we'll quickly. Yes. If not, then Seku, I want you to talk a little bit before we go off the radio because
I'm a little bit shocked that all of the callers are saying things, I mean, all of the callers are speaking negatively about the government. That is scary. All of the callers, not even one person that we actually heard saying anything positive. When you start to hear things like these in the country, it's about time for you to do some soul searching, to have the entire country calling all the entire show, everybody that call in. Nobody have any positive to say. That is scary. When George Weah was in power, when you open the line to, especially towards the end of his tenure, there were more callers to talk negatively about President Weah than there were positive callers. People thought, the United Party people, then they put in money in the people's phone to put them to call. So what happened now? Where are the United Party people now? Oh, they have money to put in people's phone when they were in opposition. Now they're in power and they didn't have money to put in their phone anymore. Why are they not calling? Or maybe they're not happy or what? Or maybe some of the main callers, people that used to call on a daily basis, maybe they didn't get jobs, so they are somehow disenfranchised. What is going on? Every person that called gets a negative thing to say about the government, which is bad. Joseph Boagai and his people, they just traveled to America. They came here, they went to Texas, They were lying to the Liberian people as to actually the reason for the traveling. And they didn't stop there. They lied about how many people were traveling with the president. At the end of the day, we couldn't even tell how many people came with the president. They spent close to $2 million United States on our trip for nothing. While the president was away, they were busy spending $22 million on themselves. The president came back, no clear picture, no clear report explaining to the Liberian people as to why $2 million United States was spent on Joseph Boakai trip to the United States, and to explain to the Liberian people what they brought, what Liberia turned to gain from those trips. Now, there was a real African summit in Kenya just last week. The president could not go there. The DeLong, who is the foreign affairs chairman in the Senate, he couldn't go there. But they can probably sit in the first class and post it. Sometimes God can sleep. If you lie to the people, if you deceive the people, God can just expose you in a certain way. You do some things uncontrollably, as if to say somebody pushing you to do it. Dylan posting here and Joseph Boakai picture, sitting down in the first class, and they just came to America. They brought nothing. Zero. They just squandered 22 million. They're begging for it. They say, we're sorry. Then the other people say, okay, we'll forgive you. Because they get their share of the money. Then the president taking a group of people again to go to South Korea. What are they going to get from South Korea? At least before the president traveled to South Korea, it had any respect for the Liberian people. If they really care about the Liberian people, they should have at least explained to us what they got from Africa, from America. South Korea is an ally for to the United States. But what South Korea can do for Liberia? What South Korea can really, really do for Liberia? And the people who are defending or pressing for the government, they are not doing a good job. Because it's easier to say, oh, that's a lie, oh, this is not true, oh, don't say this, don't say that, than for you to come and provide the facts. Since you are there, your only job now is to come and defend and pressing for the government. But you don't have information. The people that are defending don't even care about you. They don't know you. They don't care about who you are. In their world, you don't exist. Like Steve would say, you're a dead bear. Nothing, you're nothing. Dead bear. Trash. They don't care about you. They don't give you information. Because if you are defending the government, or you are coming to somehow challenge the critics of the government, You should have some information to provide. But just insulting people, say, oh, that's not true. Oh, talk tire. You're still not. Imagine the only line of defense you have is to say you will talk tire. No. And when the people got tired, you know what happened? When they got tired, when they got fed up, you know what will happen? They will take it to you. Some of these people who spending their day from platform to platform defending the government, they cannot safely tell you. When you say right now, oh, man, Joseph Parker came to America, they returned with nothing. They gave no information. They will tell you, say, you were taught tired. That's the information they're giving you. Can you imagine? The information they're giving you say you will talk tired. That means we'll continue to do our dirty job. We'll continue to do our stealing. We'll continue to carry on our corruption. That's what they're telling you. And then they're telling you now you will talk tired. We don't care about what you say because they have nothing tangible to explain to you. You know, if Joseph Nyima Boagai does not be careful, the fight within the DEA could degenerate into something else. And I can tell you, Abi Kroma and Fadiga, they're never going to get along. They will never get along. They were all faking, making it look like everything is okay. When it started, Fadiga accused a gentleman for arresting a huge consignment of drugs at the airport. And then allegedly letting it go, according to the information that time. That's when the whole thing started. Fadiga said there was a guy who was assigned at the airport who allegedly arrested a huge consignment of drugs. But because of foul play, that he released it. Fadiga went and dismissed or removed the guy from the post. Abi Kroma came and reinstated the guy. That Fadiga overstepped his bound. Fadiga stepped his boundary. He overlaps his function. So he said, Fadiga, that's not your area to fire or dismiss people from their position. The bottom line is, why should members of the DEA even be fighting among themselves as to who is taking more money than the other person? In fact, one of the people around there, even questioning the trip that Abi Kroma had to Sierra Leone, they are alleging that Abi Kroma's trip to Sierra Leone was to meet with the main and actual drug cartels, along with the drug enforcement agency in Sierra Leone boss. That there is a syndicate of drug cartels around the world, that the guys call have a conversation with Abu Kruma in Freetown. So some of the same DA people now are accusing Abu Kruma for going over there and took money from the drug dealers, the actual drug dealers. You know what is funny? Right before George Weah tenure, ended, we hear about Kush. Heard about Kush being killing people in Liberia. How come after Joseph Boakai, took power, they are saying now we have two different drugs in the country. The drugs are not just falling from the sky, either through the seaport, through the airport, or through the border crossing. More drugs coming in the country, more dealing going on in the country. At the same time, the Drug Enforcement Agency is at their best arresting drugs. How? How? And since Joseph Boakai took over, how many big names have been arrested? The consumer or the little one on the street that are getting their $10, $20, $30, $100 from the drug dealing, they are not the real people. The actual drug dealers are the people in government, both past and present government officials. They have the money. We're talking millions of dollars. How many of them have been arrested? No, they cannot be arrested because they themselves are part of the process. If Joseph Boakai does not be careful, the country will go down sooner rather than later. The president just took over. You got more drugs in the country now, and people who are supposed to be actually fighting the drugs traffickers are fighting themselves for petty cash as to who get the biggest share of the pie. People were appointed to position not because of professionalism, not because of they have any technical know-how, not because they have any record of doing the work. People were awarded positions simply because they supported the party, they supported Joseph Boakai. So now we have, the largest is everywhere, not just the Drug Enforcement Agency. A lot of places in government, they are struggling to coexist. The last time we had a conversation with one of the deputy minister. They said, oh, You know, we're supposed to be fighting corruption in the country, but we all said that we are more corrupt than the previous government. I say, how? And the person said, you know, you remember when we took over, we talk about how most of the ministry were overstaffed. I say, yeah. So our own people now putting names in the system that they can trace. Nobody can trace. Almost Joseph Boakai government started with noise. It could end with noise. This is what happened. When you talk, they say, oh, you stay campaigning. Oh, you stay in the campaign mood. Oh, you're angry because you lose the election. We were not running for anything. You lost the election. That way you're angry. That way you're talking, blah, blah, blah. We did not run for anything. But there were a lot of alternatives. This is what you get if you're not in control. Joseph Boakai, whether he is in a country or out of the country, that is the same thing. First of all, they say, hey, you know, the president not in town, the president not in town, the president not this, the president not that, president in town, president not in control. He doesn't know what's going on. Everybody doing their own thing. Yesterday, Martin Pay. You are live on SKTV. How are you?
I'm good. You know, I don't know where Steve. I just talked to Steve and Monk. We've been going ahead in the back. I thought they would be here today because we needed all the voices in the full. But we're glad you came on. That you didn't stay out. But literally, most of what you said is correct. All right, but we should not be surprised though. On many occasions, on this show and many other platforms, the people advocating for Pape Boakai to become president, they told you, you don't have to do the job they were doing. Even for the campaign. They told us that he does not have to go anywhere. He does not have to run the campaign. They were the one that were going to go ahead and do the campaign, just as they said they did. And Liberian people said, whether he's in the casket, they were going to vote for him. Whether he's in the hospital, they were going to vote for him. And to say, you know, they're saying, like, somebody told me yesterday, they said, oh, she's better. I'm better, but my children have enough food in the refrigerator. Let me tell you something. But people are not fighting for Liberia. Some of these people told us they were going to go to Liberia in 6 months, they were going to become a millionaire.
Yeah.
I know many of them, and you can testify to that. They are not fighting for the right reason. They are fighting for inventory. They are fighting for who in charge of the money of the drug. And say who, whether we believe it or not, those who want to believe it, they will believe it when they are victims or their family are victims, because that's how Liberians act. When it's not at their door, they don't care. Only a few of us who's there talking, you ain't got to be talking. Your children are here, your wife is here, you got to be talking. Some of us who talking, we're talking for the patriotic standpoint, not because we stand to benefit monetarily or in the physical, for that matter. Now, those two people, all right, and I'm not going to say what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say this. It's not about the people that they're fighting. It's just most of what Yaka Koluba say, it's just Yaka Koluba choice of words, okay? Sometimes it throws people off and you're not listening to the logic. But most of 99.8% of what Yaka says is true, all right? All of them, they just transfer their deals and their dealings to the next group over, just as they did with We Are Their government. They're the one who bringing in the drugs. Why the drugs come through the borders? Why the drugs come through the airport? Why hundreds of millions of dollars drugs coming through the airport and those people not arrested? They're going to people those same shop into West Point and collecting few people. Where is the cost? What is the mean? What is the reservoir in which the drug is coming from? Who bringing it? Who has the power? They are the ones. So this power struggle is not because somebody is the boss or somebody. They are not sinking. Okay? Somebody want to be in charge. I hear somebody say, oh, the U.S. government don't want it. The U.S. government don't want it. The U.S. government not eat it. They know them. They're already, their eyes are on them. The eye of the evil is watching all of them. They want a U.S. citizen, they want a U.S. educator, all of them. But Liberian people need to understand, this group are not for them. They intentionally lie to the people to bring to power our own men who's supposed to be resting. Okay? And in closing, they say, I can't say anything good about the government. I want to say something good. I don't care that Waka went to South Korea. You don't need to be traveling. You can study South Korea. But they can learn a lot from South Korea with their own vision, okay, and hard work if they're ready to roll up their sleeves and work hard. Because in the 1970s, South Korea had a GDP of $70, in fact, 70 cents. They could not find food to eat. They work hard. They put policies in place and reform after their war. And they were today. They are a global economy. In fact, they are the freest market economy. Almost close to market mix, okay? Almost to the 100% continuum of the economy. And even the democracy is the fewest of all, even higher than the United States of America. So I just wanted to bring that. So they can learn from them, but they didn't have to go there and spend all of that money. Thank you, Sekou, and thank you for coming on for today.
Thank you.
So we can hear what's going on. Thank you, Obi.
Yeah, for sure.
You.
No problem. Thank you so much. You know, like I said earlier, I didn't want to come on today because of some challenges, and we we might not be here for quite 2 hours. So, but you can call in and tell us what's on your mind. We will open the line for the next few minutes, depending how you want to participate in the conversation. But yes, our country, we are at the crossroad. We don't know where we are headed because we decided to elect a man who actually is struggling with his own health. To tell you how fake these people are. The video made paper to that now everywhere he goes, no matter how he dress, he gotta wear the kango. Because when they did Photoshop one time, and that was looking good for that picture, now they made Joseph Barker now Kengo president. Everywhere he goes, in a diplomatic setting, anywhere he go, whatever, what he just wears something now, Kengo. No matter how you fake somebody's health, no matter how you fake somebody's appearance, they are who they are. And diplomacy is not all about photo ops. All the pictures, all the photos you guys taking, putting on Facebook, it means nothing. What is in it for Liberia is what matters. But again, I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe.